Hello. Hi friends. Here I am again. I'm hoping to see you again, if not again for the first time this way. I'm so happy we could do this. I'm pretty new at teaching through the phone, but I'm going to do my best, okay? I'm thinking that a lot of you are missing stories. I'm sure you're being read to somewhat, but I was thinking of doing some yoga poses with a story. And I found a great story having to do with change. Have any of you had some change lately? Some of you have gone to school in the beginning of the school year, and now there's a big change, right? Not going to school. And it's really good that you're staying home. You're doing some really good things to stay safe. So I thought I'd read this, and then we would do some yoga poses having to do with the story. Okay? I'll do the best I can for you to see the pages. So this story is Wings of Change by Franklin Hill, and the pictures are by Aries Jung. Okay? So Wings of Change. Oh, Faith, I just love being a caterpillar, said Anu as they wandered through the garden. So this is Faith, and the caterpillar's Anu. The morning dew tickles my belly buttons. There's a lot of belly buttons there. And the afternoon sun warms my fuzzy feet, and these soft green leaves taste so yummy in my tummy. I never want things to change, not one bit. Faith, a wise old snail, looked up with a smile. It was time for Anu to learn that changes were in the wind. Okay, so before I go on, let's do a caterpillar, okay? So a caterpillar isn't a caterpillar in the beginning, right? A caterpillar starts out as you got it, an egg, all right? So come to table, which is hands and knees, right? Hands and knees. And now you sit down on your heels, you bow your head, your arms come aside of you for child's pose. So here you are in the little egg formation. And in yoga, you stay there. I want to see your eggs. You stay down. In yoga, we stay in a pose and we breathe. That's what makes it so good for us. So breathe in, even though you're in child's pose and your belly's on the floor. Breathe out. Take another breath in, another breath out. One more breath in. And as we breathe out, our arms come forward and we go on our belly, because now we've got the caterpillar, all right? So we're making like a new. So here we are, and maybe we go side to side because we love smelling the moss and eating the green leaves. So make sure that you're going side to side, side to side. Not walking quite yet, all right? Okay, so let's see what happens with the new, okay? I'll come back. Faith had led Anu to a quiet spot in the garden where she could talk and he could listen. Her words painted glowing pictures of the miraculous changes that lay ahead of him. She spoke of brilliant colors and beautiful wings, being able to fly through the air. Then Faith shared a bit of old snail wisdom. And this is like a little chant. So for the chant, I want you to come to a V pose, sitting down and opening your legs. All right? And as I sing, we're going to go around like this. As the world turns, as the world turns, as the world turns, so do you. Go the other way. When you change for the good, when you change for the good, you change the world too. All right in the center now, and just bow your head a little bit, stretching out your legs. Breathe here, breathe in, breathe out. Remember, when you breathe long and slow breaths, it calms down your body, it calms down your mind, and it calms down your heart. So all your feelings aren't going cold. Breathe calm. Okay? Alright, let's see. Anu was very puzzled. Very puzzled. He didn't understand what Faith was talking about. How could he ever have wings? He just wanted to stay happy, a happy little caterpillar. So as always, Anu spent the day feeling the dew, smelling the moss, and eating the leaves he loved so much. So let's make the bushes and the trees that caterpillar, Anu, is eating. Okay? So come down, put your legs out like this, and come down to a squat pose, like frog. This is frog. You want a ribbit like a frog? All right, 3 rivets. Ready? Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Come on down. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, so now we're going to make like a little tree. All right? Because before trees grow, they get like a bush. Come on up like this. Whoa, see if you can stay like that. Breathe in. Yoga's all about getting strong too, right? Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come on up now. And now we'll make like tree, all right? So find mountain pose. This is mountain pose, all right? You know mountain pose. Your feet are stuck to the mat like glue, and the crown of your head is reaching up to the sky, and you are strong like a mountain. Not tight. No, not like a tin soldier like my friend Lisa Flynn says. Just strong. Shoulders down, feet down, head up. All right? So this is mountain pose. From mountain pose, we're going to start looking at one thing on the ground. And then we're just going to lift one foot so that it's resting against the other leg. All right? We don't have to lift it way up high. Keep your feet down for now. Keep your toes down. This is a beautiful tree. Your hands can come together like that. Your toes can stay down. Your knee is out. As long as your knee is out, you're doing tree. Maybe we'll grow those branches. And if you fall over, that's okay. Trees always go over. All right. And let's do the other side. So make sure you press down on the mat, and then the other foot is just going to kickstand. Hope you can see my feet, all right? You don't have to come up. Oh, nah. You can just kickstand right here. My hands are going to come together for tree. And maybe I'll be a weeping willow tree. I wonder what kind of tree you are. Swaying in the wind. And a new is going all around us. On the ground, remember? All right, come on down. Come on down. Let's make like a new again. Let's get on our belly. All right? Get on your forearms. These are your forearms. Get on your forearms. In yoga, it's called cobra. And go side to side, side to side. Maybe now you can even start crawling like a new. Start going on your belly. I'm going to crawl right over to my book. All right? And you can stay down, listening to the story. Or you can sit up. So let's get back to that story of a new loving to eat the leaves so much. Huh? That night, Anu had a very strange dream. He was still in a caterpillar's body, but he was thinking and acting like a butterfly. In his dream, Anu climbed up a bush, jumped off a branch, and tried to fly. Luckily, he landed in a soft puff of moss and had only a few bumps and bruises. The other caterpillars were shouting, "Anu! You're acting crazy! Have you been eating bad leaves?" Can you see him? When Anu awoke the next morning, he quickly went to tell Faith about his frightening dream. Knowing that Anu would soon become a butterfly, Faith smiled and gently said, "Butterflies can stand atop rosebuds. They view meadows from the sky. Butterflies hear the echo of stars. So remember, little one." So before we sing that song again, how about we make butterfly? First, let's make the rose bush, and then we'll make the butterfly, okay? So come to a seat with your soles of your feet together, like this, all right? You see the diamond you made there? Lift one arm up and bring it right through. Other arm up, bring it right through. And now creep under this leg, creep under that leg, and back up. Look at that one spot you looked at for tree, because this is a balance pose. And when you focus, you're looking at one spot. When you look away, that's okay. You just look back at that one spot. You can lift one petal, you can lift both petals. The flower can fall over, that's okay. Oh, and I bet if I could see you, I see beautiful flowers. I see roses, I see sunflowers, I see tulips. I can't wait for the flowers to come up. Okay, so come on down. Keep the soles of your feet together like that. And now, okay, we're going to bring our hand behind closing our wings. Open the wings and close the wings. One more time. Open, close. Okay. There's our butterfly. Let's see. Oh, let's open up our legs in that V position again. Okay? And we're going to sing that song as we circle our body. As the world turns, as the world turns, as the world turns, so do you. When you change for the good, when you change for the good, you change the world too. That's what Faith was singing to Anu. And you know what? That's what all the grown-ups are singing to you. Because you're making a big change. Not going to school, not seeing your friends. But when you make a change, you'll make a good thing happen. So let's see. Anu still didn't understand what Faith was talking about. So as always, he spent the rest of the day as a happy little caterpillar, feeling the dew, smelling the moss, and eating the leaves he loved so much. That night, Anu had another unusual dream. This time, he still had a caterpillar's body, but with big butterfly wings, so bright, so beautiful, so brilliant. In this dream, a strong wind blew Anu off a high branch, and he crashed to the ground. The fragile wings could not bear the weight of his heavy caterpillar body. His heart pounding, Anu awoke from his frightening dream. Relieved to see that he was still a caterpillar, he settled peacefully back to sleep. Here he is. Yeah. And sometimes you take that child's pose when you want to feel like Anu. Remember the child's pose? You come right to your knees, and you sit on your heels, you lower your body, and you just rest, just like Anu. Later that night, Anu had another dream. Again, he had big, beautiful wings. But this time, his body was very thin, and he had 6 spiny legs. Although he now had the body of a butterfly, Anu was still thinking like a caterpillar. So instead of flying, he was crawling everywhere in search of food, causing his thin legs to become very tired and sore. Oh, he is so confused. Do you get confused sometimes? I do. But it's okay. Confusion makes you start learning things. Let's see if he learned anything. In his dream, Anu became frightened when a bird suddenly flew overhead. Still thinking like a caterpillar, he hid under the thorny bush, but he tore his wing. Thinking like a caterpillar doesn't work for butterflies. So I want to do a bird pose, okay? Let's do a bird pose. Here we go. We take that mountain pose, okay? Strong, but relaxed. And we're going to lift one leg like that, and our arms come up. And we fly. Our wings go up and down. Bird. Okay? Let's do the other leg. Bird. With breath, right? You breathe in. Breathe out. Breath There's so many different types of birds we can do, but I want to make sure we finish the story. Early the next morning, Anu hurried to tell Faith about his dreams. Faith was most understanding. Tonight, she explained, you will make a very special bed where you will sleep in a very special way. From now on, there will be no more bad dreams. So remember, as the world turns, as the world turns, as the world turns, so do you. When you change for the good, when you change for the good, you change the world too. As Faith had predicted that night, Anu began to spin a cocoon. I don't know why I'm doing this, he thought, but it sure feels good. While Anu spun and spun, he found himself singing that song. His song made him feel so good as he worked long into the night. And very tired now, Anu slowly snuggled into his new bed. He felt safe and warm, just like when you get into that child's pose. It's like a little cocoon, okay? And Anu was feeling safe and warm. You can go there anytime if you need to feel safe and warm. All right. A special light began to warm him from the inside too, touching every bit of his caterpillar body. Oh, that tickles, he thought, feeling very peaceful. So the cocoon, if you notice, is hanging on one of the branches, right? So let's do that. Let's make the cocoon and start. So the cocoon, again, it's child's pose, feeling warm and comfy, a place that you can come whenever you're frightened, whenever you're worried, whenever you're nervous, you can come to that pose. And then let's make the cocoon hang from the branch of the tree. So your legs coming straight up, and here you are hanging from the tree. Maybe swaying a little bit. Our legs can sway. This is a nice, relaxing feeling. You can do that anytime you want. All right, so his heart heard the soft echo as the world turns, as the world turns, so do you. When you change for the good, when you change for the good, you change the world too. His new wings gracefully opened and a gentle breeze lifted Anu into the air. Look, he said, I can fly. I can stop. I can stand atop rosebuds and view meadows from the sky. I can hear the echoes of the stars. I just love being a butterfly. So see, he was so wanting to stay in that caterpillar form, but he changed. And look what's happened now. He says, as the world turns, as the world turns, as the world turns, so do I. When I change for the good, when I change for the good, I can touch the sky. So guys, I hope, and girls, I sure hope that you think about like faith? Yeah. And what do you do when you want to calm your body? Like he went into child's pose, right? Yeah, yeah. So you know that you're just little guys, little people, but you have really made some big changes not going to school. And you've done some good things for the world because of it. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for helping the world change for the good. Okay? So let's finish our class taking our hands to our hearts and thinking of someone we love very, very much. And we love that person so much, it spills right here in the cup in your hands. So make a little cup. And now we're going to blow some of that love out to some people who are having a hard time with change. Let's blow some love to them and help them like faith helped anew. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And that's the end of our class. I thank you very much. Namaste, as we say in yoga. I bow down to you as you bow down to me. And I'll see you at another time, I hope. Peace.